Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nur Izzati binti Zaidi. I am from Elective B IMS556. For our introduction of our group project is Information System provides the basics of information systems, a requirement for everyone working in various types of organizations today. Information technology is an extremely important and increasingly complex component of business and professional organizations. Decisions related to information technology and the related information systems can be a major factor influencing an organization's survival. With an increasing number of individuals working from house due to the pandemic, digitally collaborative software like Microsoft Teams is becoming more relevant and popular than ever. Teams is described by Microsoft as a chat-based workspace within the Office 365 environment, thus allowing teams of employees to collaborate within a single window. Within that window, users have access to various Office 365 tools and applications to improve productivity. This includes audio and video conferencing calls, instant messaging and chat, calendar and meeting access, and the ability to create, edit, share, and find various content types. The Industrial Revolution 4.0, which is IR 4.0, has given a new impetus to educational transformation in recent years. Education through online learning is becoming more popular. The information stored mostly on internet, especially website for online learning, also increasing rapidly day by day. The websites play an important role where the authenticated user, including student, lecturer, and other staff view uploads, download, and browse many contents according to their need. For example is iLearn.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Yasmin binti Abdul. So today I will explain about online delivery tool Microsoft Teams that has benefited a lot of people during COVID-19 pandemic. Microsoft Teams is a proprietary business communication platform developed by Microsoft as part of the Microsoft 365 family products. Microsoft announced Microsoft Teams at an event in New York and launched the service worldwide on March 14, 2017. There are several features offered by Microsoft Teams, such as workspace chat and video conferencing, file storage, and application integration. In addition, Microsoft Teams has been replacing other Microsoft-operated business messaging and collaborating platforms such as Skype and Microsoft Classroom. Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, Microsoft Teams has gained much interest from students and businesses as many meetings and classes have moved to virtual environment. Microsoft Teams is free to use with unlimited chats and video calls. Users only need to sign up and download the application on their laptop or mobile phones. Lastly, Microsoft Teams is available on Windows, Mac OS, iOS, Android, and web.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatin Najihah binti Mohamad. So today I will explain to you the online learning tools, which is iLearn portal that very beneficial during online delivery learning. University Technology MAR-A has the best approach is to offer the e-learning technology that becomes a great solution to cater to the huge student number with a variety of courses in multiple disciplines at various geographic locations. The apex of such introduction is the assurance of providing continuous learning opportunities anytime, anywhere unbounded by spatial constraints. The management of the university is confident with the potential of the technology, most especially the growing availability of the internet connections. E-learning could be the solution to the growth of the student population for the university within the time given, and the promotion of lifelong learning by taking the advantage of the technological opportunity. E-learning will create an extended learning environment that supports, complements, and enrich face-to-face classroom teaching and learning for the on-campus programs as well as distance learning programs. Now, learning can extend well beyond the classroom in a blended learning, powered by virtual capabilities of e-learning. The platform is called iLearn, a learning management system that provides tools such as course development and management tools, content management tools, communication and collaboration tools, assessment tools, personal information management tools, and system management tools. The iLearn system is also connected directly to the student registration system, timetabling system, student portal, and the staff portal of the university. This further enhanced the existing quality of the LMS, providing great usability and integration without isolation. Academics now can put course materials online for students to access and also create online activities and discussion to improve students' understanding and encourage deeper learning. Besides, moving some activities online, for example, tutorials, discussion, announcements, and assessment online and out of the classroom not only reduces demands on buildings but also creates efficiencies as digital materials are much faster, cheaper to produce, copy, distribute, adapt, and share than other formats anywhere, anytime. To enhance its university-wide training efforts, the iLearn Center advocates collaboration with other e-learning organizations, both locally and internationally. Periodic discussions and discourse are organized with Malaysian Public Universities E-Learning Council and other public universities in Malaysia in the effort towards promoting continuous training for academicians in the usage of the respective universities' learning management systems. Most recently, the iLearn Center, in the collaboration with the Southeast Asian Minister of Education Organization Regional Open Learning Center, conducted a Java mobile application training with trainers from the Java Education Network Indonesia. As a consequence, the iLearn Center makes available periodic group training as and when needed. Rollout exercises are conducted whereby iLearn appointed trainers travel across the nation to the different faculties and branch campuses to conduct group training whenever there is demand for it. The training exercises ensure retention of usage as well as boost up the knowledge among the academic staffs with regards to the additional features of the portal which promote interactivity. Besides introductory hands-on training with regards to content delivery, the academicians were also given hands-on training on conducting online discussions using the course forum and iDiscuss features, as well as conducting online assessments, among others.
Now, I would like to share a little bit about the comparison between Microsoft Teams and iLearn. First of all, we take a look to the Microsoft Team. Microsoft Team have provided the Team Live event, or we call it live video meeting. With Team Live events, user can broadcast video and meeting content to large online audience. Live events encourage connection throughout the entire engagement life cycle with attendees before, during, and after live events. You can create a live event wherever your audience, team, or community resides using Microsoft Streams, Teams, or Yammer. Live events are meant for one-to-many communication where the host of the event is leading the interactions and audience participation is primarily to view the content shared by host. It is more easier for user to communicate with others. Meanwhile, iLearn does not have any access to do an online video meeting. iLearn does not provide tools that can help the student to do a direct communication like video call and voice call with others. Usually, lecturer will post some exercise in the iDiscuss section in the iLearn portal to students complete and submit the assessments within the time frame given. Next is Microsoft was built by their own software. To use the Microsoft team, we need to download and install it. Install the Microsoft Teams to our desktop and mobile and get connected across devices on Windows, Mac, iOS and Android. Means that we can access and use the Microsoft team everywhere and anytime we want. Meanwhile, the island, we need to use the web browser like Chrome, Mozilla Firefox and Internet Explorer to access to the island portal. One of the biggest problem when using the island portal is that the system will under maintenance from 12 AM until 3 AM. At this time, users cannot access and use this portal. Thank you.
Features and functionality. Microsoft Teams make it easy for user within an organization or a team to jump on a call from a text message thread. Screen sharing and video call recording features are easy to use, but inviting external user or participants require a few extra steps and might be less than ideal. It is easy to record video calls and they are automatically assigned to project so team member can revisit them later. For organizations like small to mid-sized business, as well as school and universities, Microsoft Teams provide a multi-facet collaboration solution, but video calling is one of its least compelling features. Next, setup and ease of use. Getting to the video calling function on Microsoft Teams is not as straightforward, and this is expected since the video conferencing aspect of the solution is just one of the ways team members can communicate. The Meet Now option is a tiny button found under the chat window in Microsoft Teams. The way this option presented hints that it is intended to be used in an instance where a quick video call makes more sense than a prolonged chat.
Pros of Microsoft Teams. First is productivity gains and enriched communication. The breadth of collaboration tools offered in Microsoft 365 can often leave users disoriented. Teams increase productivity by making all your collaboration, conversation, chats, online meeting, share files, tasks, etc. available in one single app and one single interface. In addition to the widely used apps from Microsoft Teams, so your user never have to leave the Teams app to get their work done. Second is better focus on your work. With Teams, you can easier focus your attention on work-related topic and prioritize your time better. Instead of spending time going through an inbox that contain message from everyone about everything, Teams compartmentalize information into channels and put your information in content. The channels only contains content, conversation, meetings and document related to the topic of the specific channel. So instead of getting sidetracked with random email or get stuck trying to clean up the inbox, you can focus your valuable attention and spend your limit time on the channels where you actually do your work. Third is new team members can more quickly get up to speed. In today's agile workplace where we can easily source talent from anywhere in the world, getting people quickly up to speed is imperative. With Teams, you can quickly get new team members up to speed and engage in the teamwork, no matter where in the world they are located. So for cons of Microsoft Teams, first is difficult transition from Outlook. The best way to transition to Teams is for everyone who is a member of a Teams to fully embrace Teams and stop using Outlook altogether, except for the external communication. However, since there is still a deeply connected dependency on Outlook in Office 365, this becomes a challenge. For seconds is challenge regarding permission setting. One of the key benefits with Team is that it makes sharing so easy. Everyone who is a member of Team automatically has access to all the channels and all the files in the team. The same one notebook and so on. That is all great. But teamwork isn't always that binary. Sometimes you want to differentiate and make permission setting more granular, which is not possible at the moment. You can create private channel in a team to create unique permission for a specific channel for instant management, but you don't have the ability to invite the guest user to select the channels. And last, limited flexibility can lead to manual replication. When you start working in teams, you don't have the structure ready from start. You don't know which channel you need. You might know exactly what teams you need to create. This evolves over time with the work that you do. Currently, the building blocks of teams are not very flexible. You can move the channel between teams. They sometimes lead to time waste doing manual replications. Makes sharing so easy. Everyone who is a member of team automatically has access to all the channels and all the files in the team. The same one notebook and so on. That is all great. But teamwork isn't always that binary. Sometimes you want to differentiate and make permission setting more granular, which is not possible at the moment. You can create private channel in a team to create unique permission for a specific channel for instant management, but you don't have the ability to invite the guest user to select the channels. And last, limited flexibility can lead to manual replication. When you start working in teams, you don't have the structure ready from start. You don't know which channel you need. You might know exactly what teams you need to create. This evolves over time with the work that you do. Currently, the building blocks of teams are not very flexible. You can move the channel between teams. They sometimes lead to time waste doing manual replications.
My name is Mohamad bin Mohamad Sidi. For my part, I will be explaining to you the advantages and disadvantages of island. First, let's talk about the advantages of island. Number one, it can be accessible anywhere. On this current condition, the lecturer and the students are not being at the same place. So by using island, it allows the learning process to keep going no matter where the students and lecturer are. Next, island also allow the lecturer to post the notes on the system. So if the student need the note, they just have to download the notes that are provided by the lecturer. Next, the lecturer also can conduct a quiz through the system. Other than that, the lecturer also can set up the assignment for the students, and the students can just simply upload the assignment into the system after they finish the assignment. The system also allows lecturer and students to interact with each other during discussion. Other than this, the student and lecturer also can upload the document to island such as Microsoft Office, PowerPoint, video, and even link to the system. Now we move to the disadvantages of using island. One of the main disadvantages for island is it doesn't allow the user to conduct a virtual video meeting. This is one of the crucial features that is much needed for e-learning system nowadays, because this is the only time for the student to interact with the lecturer. By having video conference or video meeting, the lecturer can actually see or talk to students face to face during the time and also explain more and more detail to the students about the lesson that they are learning that day. Next, the system is always down. Based on my personal experience using Island since the first semester, there's not much changes to it. The system is always down when a lot of people are logging into the system. This is very unavoidable because most of the students have the same schedule, so they have to log into the Island system to finish the task or upload something during the same hour as other students. Next, the system is not always accessible. This is because the system cannot be accessed during 12 AM to 3 AM because the system is always under maintenance every day. Next, the feature on the system is also quite confusing. For a new user, they might need a few times to get familiar to the system.
Hi, I'm Nurul Huda, and now me and my other group mates Nur Aishah Fadzli are going to show you on how to use the Microsoft Teams. Now we are going to look at Microsoft Teams from a student perspective. So this will look at guiding you through how to access Teams, how to communicate with your teacher and fellow students, how to hand in assignments, and so much more. So let's go.
So, first thing to do is navigate to microsoftteam.com. You can search for it on the search box and click search. Here is the search result. You can click the first that appear on the top. So, this is the homepage of Microsoft Teams. Next, you can click the sign in button to log in to your account. Basically, the login details are typically our college username or password, which is normally your email address and password that you are being given or set. Here, I'm going to click this email account and enter the password, and yeah, we are ready to go. You can also download Teams as you can see here, and you can log in again using your college email address and password. For your information, this is the download version of Teams. Here you can see all the teams you have been assigned and added to, or you can click this to join or create another team. Now let's move on to the activity. In your activity log, it will show and give you all the activity, and you can filter it as well, and it will give notification essentially. Here, you can also click this button to start a meet. Here is the example on how it will looks like. Next is chat. In here, you can chat with your teachers and fellow students. You can add more to the messages using the options given, such as the attachment and emojis below. You can also video calls with your teacher and friends if the settings is enabled.
If you click the Teams button on the left side of the page, you will see the navigation button on the top of MS Teams. As you can see now, there is 5 buttons on top of it. First is Post, following by Files, Class Notebook, Assignment, and one more, which is Grade. We move to the first navigation, which is Post. Posts are kind of like your digital bulletin board for your class, and you can see posts to create conversation and post announcement. Pretty much any channel that you want to do within MS Teams, they will show up under the Post tab. Next is File tabs. Any files added by the lecturer will be there, and as we can see now, here we got class material folder. Anything in there is read only, and some of them can be edited. As a student, we can upload files to the general area as well, and everybody else is going to get those. We also got a class notebook here. The class notebook tabs is a digital notebook for the whole class to store text, images, and more. Each notebook is organized into 3 parts. First is student notebooks. student notebook is a private space shared between the teacher and each individual student. Next is content library. Content library is a read-only space where teacher can share handouts with students. Last is collaboration space, a space where everyone in your class can share, organize, and also collaborate. Next, we move to the assignment tab. This area works once your lecturer set you an assignment and it will pop up here. As you can see, there is some list for the assignment given by the lecturer, where you can hand in your assignment here. Lastly is a grade tabs. Any grades that the lecturer gave will appear here, and you can see what you have scored on your particular assignment that you have sent in the assignment tabs before. Next, we move to how to create a team. To get your team up and running in MS Team, you have to create it, add people, and add channel. First, select Team button on the left side, and then on the bottom left, click Create a Team. Once you have clicked it, select Join a Team with a code or Create a New Team. In this case, we want to create a new team. Once you have clicked it, you can choose Select a Team Type. Once you have choose a team type, you will be directed into this form, which need you to add a name and description. Then choose to make it private or public, and then click Next. Next, invite people you desire to join. If you need to invite people from outside your circle, use their email addresses to invite them as a guest. Once you have added members to your teams, you can start a new conversation with them and also can schedule for a meeting with them by clicking the Meet button on the top right corner of the page.
Now, back to the assignment. Here, it will list the assignments that have been assigned to you and the completed ones. So here you can see the assignment which have been submitted. You also can view the assignment by clicking to it, and here how it will looks like. Last but not least is the calendar. Here you can set your class schedule or anything related that you want to be reminded to. Here is the example where I set the class reminder. You can edit it and then save.
That's it on how to use Microsoft Teams. Now we are moving to on how to use Island.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Siti Alias, and today I would like to show you how to access Island UiTM. To access into Island UiTM, users need to type Island UiTM first in the search space and then click the search button. Then, it will show you many results of Island UiTM. Next, you need to click the first of the result, and after that, it will show you the login page of Island. The login page, it have two options, which is you can login as a student if you are student, or login as a lecturer if you are lecturer. Then, click student button. This is the result after click the student button. Then you need to fill your username and your password and then click login. So, here is the main page of Island UiTM, and it shows that you have successfully logged in into Island UiTM. On the left side, it have My Course button, which is the course that you have registered for the semester, SUFO, KIFO, My Drawer, My Community, and Settings for your island. You also can click the course that you want under button My Course. So here is the result for the course that you click. It has summary of the course, announcement about the course content that have assessment and notes for that course, assignment, entrance and exit survey, glossary, references, course forum, and also the name of classes that you register. On top of the main page, it have home button, which is you can go back to the main page of Island UiTM. Then, if you click the tutorial button, you can find videos and contents that related to this system, which is like announcement, assessment, and more. Here is the examples of videos and contents for tutorials. Next is iLibrary. If you click iLibrary, it shows the e-resources that were provided by Perpustakaan Tun Abdul Razak, PITA, and with iLibrary, students can easily find the information that they needed. The e-resources that were provided by PITA are like online database, books, e-books, e-journals, exam paper, EQPS, and more. For blended learning activities, it has 3, which is contents, discussion forums, and also quiz. For these activities, lecturers can put the notes of the courses, give questions to students, and also can do discussions and forum with their students. The last, if you want to log out from Island UiTM system, you just need to click to your student identification and choose log out. Okay, that's all the tutorials on how to access Island UiTM. Thank you.
In conclusion, the study of online user behavior while navigating online sites is an important issue that can help to improve the security of online learning, especially during the assessment progress, such as online quiz, tests, and examination. The framework for user navigation is implemented in this research for clustering purpose in order to get pattern of learners' activity. Future work will focus on the development of prototype to accompany this work.